Even Freddie watches the whole video through and hits the like button.
Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.
Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. Just thought I'd do a little update since I haven't posted in a while. Haven't really had a motivation lately. Most of y'all can't even watch half the video or even hit the like button. Takes no effort at all, but everybody wants to message me and ask me for help on their builds and parts lists and all that, but they can't do that. So don't be surprised if I just sell my car. Just give up. None of y'all seem to give a shit anyways. The amount of people I've had message and ask, oh, when's the turbo giveaway? When's the turbo giveaway? Are more than the amount of likes my videos get. So, what the fuck? So, maybe I'll just change it up. And the people that have been commenting on my videos since I started, I'm just going to enter them to give away the turbo. Since a lot of you probably just subscribed just for that and hasn't watched any of my videos. That's not what I'm trying to do. The point of the giveaway is to reward my subscribers and the loyal people. I'm gonna start putting like codes in the video, and if you don't watch it, you won't be entered. I didn't have to spend all this extra time filming all this stuff and trying to answer questions and help other people out. You know, I spent all my own money on this stuff. I have no sponsors give me any parts. People can't even do the slightest little things to help support. But to the loyal subscribers, the ones that actually like the videos and watch them and appreciate me showing everything, you guys are awesome. I appreciate you. I haven't really done much more body work lately because I decided I'm going to do a wide body kit. There's a company, Motives or something like that, that has like the metal flares. So I'm going to weld it in and smooth everything out so it looks cool. I don't really like the wide body kits where you can see all the bolts and stuff. Just not really into that. But that stuff's expensive. You know, body filler, paint, and sandpaper. Shit's not cheap and it adds up. But I think it'll look really cool. Get a nice set of wheels for it. But to my new subscribers, or if this is the first video you're seeing, I have a whole build series on how to turbo your IS300 in the budget way of doing it all yourself. Like everything here was parts I had laying around from years past builds. Like all the intercooler piping and stuff was from an old turbo Honda I did. When I first got the car, it had the SRT intake and piggyback computer. Tried experimenting a little bit with that with the turbo, but it was just running way too rich. So I ended up taking the computer out and it's all wired back up to stock ECU. And if you didn't know, that these things, stock ECU can handle 7 PSI no problem without any tuning or anything like that. Like I have the first and last runners on the manifold. I have the O2 sensors on there, so no check engine lights or nothing like that. I relocated the ABS to where the battery is at, and then I relocated the battery in the trunk. I can literally have videos on all that if you want to check out my playlist. The Aeromotive fuel pressure regulator. I'll show how I modified the fuel pump hanger for a return for really cheap. You used to be able to get the Aristo fuel pump hangers, but now they're really expensive. And check out my video installing the side skirts, the TRD style side skirts. I keep seeing online people complaining about them, saying, oh, they don't sit flush and they sag. It's probably because they don't know what the hell they're doing and didn't install them right. They put one screw in the front and one in the back and then tape and expect that shit to hold. Like, I literally have 3 screws underneath the whole part and one at the front and back, and it's totally fine. You can pull on it, it doesn't come down at all. You can get these TRD style side skirts for like 120 or 140 bucks. And don't let these people online scare you away of buying them. They don't sit flush because they don't know what the hell they're doing or too lazy to install them properly. So check out my video if you want to do that. I show how to do it. And for the people messaging me asking me how I swapped my manual transmission, I didn't. This is factory manual. So it came with the W55. The interior is actually in really good shape, except for this one tear at the seam. That's like a known thing for the leather interior, I guess, in these things. And with the back seat is like perfect shape. I don't think anyone ever sat back here. Maybe the previous owner didn't have any friends just like me. I know it's dirty, I gotta vacuum it out. But yeah, the W55 is not as bad a transmission as people online like to say it is. I know multiple people that have used these things boosted, 3 to 350 horsepower, and they've lasted for years. The people that had problems with them are probably idiots and don't know how to drive properly. They'd be like, oh, just get the CD09. I hear about third gear grinds on CD09s all the time. So go ahead and spend $1,500 to $2,000 on that, and then have to do a bunch of work to it. Or the R154, those are good transmissions, but good luck finding them cheap. T56 manual, you're gonna spend $6,000 to $7,000, Or you can get a W55 and not drive like an idiot. That's an option too. And as for the molding on the side, I deleted the molding. I think it looks kind of cool. And on this spot in the fender, I'm gonna put a marker light where those 2 holes are. Cover up that. And wire that into the turn signals. And my turbo, it's the Max Heating Rods TO4E, I think. And I use a T3 to T4 adapter because my Rev 9 manifold is T4. And like them or hate them, a lot of these eBay turbos nowadays are pretty durable. I mean, look at the boosted boys pushing the limits of those things and having them last for years. So this thing at 7 psi, I'm not worried at all. This thing spools up pretty quick because it's a smaller turbo. This winter, if I'm going to be putting some connecting rods in the engine, putting a bigger turbo on it. And the suspension is still like stock ride height. It's got like KYB something performance shocks in it, but everything else is pretty much factory. I'm waiting to do the wide body kit and all that, and then I'll get some different wheels and lower it. But yeah, to turbo these things is not like super hard if you can do a lot of the stuff yourself. I don't have a lift or anything like that. You just see my chubby ass crawling underneath this thing. It sucks, but you can get it done. You don't need any fancy tools. Like one of my recent videos, I modified my timing cover here to kind of hide the oil feed line. I think it looks a lot better than just going across. And some people have said, like, well, it's a bad spot for the coupler to be above the turbo, but there's a gap. I have the turbo covered with a heat blanket, The manifold is heat wrapped. The downpipe is heat wrapped. The freaking hood, I made the vents on the hood, so under the engine temps are going to be a lot better than this like little heat shield thing. The air intake tube goes to right here, and I'm working on a video of making this little vent here with a tube that's going to bring cold air up into this little area. Plus the aftermarket aluminum radiator keeps it cool. Stock ones you gotta watch out for, like the plastic and stuff like that. Just don't recommend using a factory one if you're gonna be beating on it. And after I do the wide body and finally get ready to paint it, the plan as of right now is to do black. I might add some like blue pearls and stuff on top in the clear coat like I did to the valve, or not valve cover, the timing cover. But I wanted to paint it black, well, because it's factory black. But if I ever wanted to wrap the car, it's a lot better to start with black. That way between the gaps you won't see like any other color popping through. I've seen a lot of cars like that where they're wrapped a certain color and then you can see red or white or whatever in between. Just doesn't look right. And I got a 2-part series too on how to make your own custom hood from the stock one. Still got a little bit of fine body work to do, but yeah, I didn't want to go out and spend a bunch of money on a carbon or fiberglass hood, and those crack and stuff pretty easy anyway. So check out my playlist and cut your own hood today. And I've had some people too message me saying how clean it looks under the hood. It's because a lot of the wires and stuff like that I've tucked and ran and hid through places and try to clean it up for the most part. Still back there like that insulation, I gotta cover that orange stuff up, or yellow. Like over here I cleaned up a lot of the little things that were there. I've like moved down lower and just kind of trying to clean it up a little bit. I see people online with these and it just looks ugly. Got the oil line going across and like big old tubes for the oil catch can. Like my catch can, super stealthy. I got all the lines hidden and run back there, so it looks pretty good. So yeah, don't really have much to do today. It's like 89 degrees out right now. It's pretty hot in the garage. Everybody wants fast, quick information without having to watch the videos. Don't message me asking for parts lists or anything like that. You want to know? Watch the videos. I worked hard on them and spent my own money for all this to help people out. Yeah, this is just a little quick update. Let everyone know the progress. Plans are to wide body. Alright, well, consider subscribing. Hit that like button. It really helps the channel. I'll see you on the next one.